In this particular palmistry video, I'll be talking about two problems. One is mental illness and the other is family related problem. Recently, one particular person came up to me and he had both these particular problems. What you see on this particular video, the hand image, this hand image is not his hand image. This is just any other hand image, and I would be uh, drawing over this particular hand images to show what particular problems he basically was facing. Uh, First, I will draw normal kind of lines, what normal people have. This is basically the headline and this is basically the heart line. These are normal, there's equal distance between both of them. So this is considered to be an extremely normal thing, and this is basically the lifeline and this is basically the money line. So many people would have, there would be variations, variations in this particular line, but in general they remain somewhat the same. But what is different, what was different on this particular person's hand was that there was a small branch from the headline that was leaning downwards towards the mount of moon. Moon is basically also known as Luna, and for Luna it basically means lunatic. So this things basically applies in this particular case. What happens is that sometimes what the line might look like is in somebody else's palm, the headline might be straight in some cases, which is more practicality. If the headline is leaning really deeply downwards, then basically the person is moving towards being a lunatic and like mental related issues. But at the same time, always it might not represent those mental issues. If the whole line is gradually leaning downwards, it is still comparatively much better, because mount of moon is also known for impracticality. It is also known for imagination, visualization, romance. All these people would be highly romantic, such people. But in this particular case, what is happening is this is the headline, and just somewhere, and this is basically the money line. So the intersection out here is age 35, and this is the lifeline. So from this point to this point, from zero age on the headline and the lifeline till the intersection of the money line and the headline is age 35. So 0 to 35, this is what we are trying to see. So I'll just redraw it. This is the headline and a downward line. So imagine what I told you about the headline that is leaning downwards. Leaning downwards means impracticality, like the person might move towards being highly imaginative, moody, and there could be psychotic disorders also. But at the same time, because this is a gradual line, this is not considered to be anything wrong. But any line that leans downwards at the early stages on the headline is basically represented that there could be some mental disappointment. In few cases, it is plain simple that there could be mental disappointment, and in few other cases, the same line might mean major psychotic disorder, mood swings, anxiety disorder, bipolar disorder. So in different people, depression, and any line, this is the Saturn finger, any line leaning downwards just on the headline downwards towards the mount of moon under the finger of Saturn could mean depression as well. So in different palms it would be different. Do not just by looking at it think that you have some problem or the other. A line that leans downwards towards the end of the headline, this is the end of the headline, is still not considered to be really bad. We can say it in a different way, like this is the old age, this is the old age, this is the youth age on the headline. So in the old age, what happens is that uh, generally you would hear people say that कि दिमाग चल गया है. In Hindi we say दिमाग चल गया है. Uh, it basically means that the mind is basically running too fast and the body is not able to move as fast, and the person wants to do too many things but is not unable to because of his old age. So in the later period of the life, if the headline is leaning downwards, it is still not so bad as the early stages, because in the early stages you have that huge amount of energies, and you have to basically burn those energies. So this is one way of looking at it. So the mental illness comes at the age of around the age of 30, 28, 30, and this is the intersection. So it comes before the age of 35. This is one thing. So the mental illness has led to his wife basically leaving him and moving out. So this can be like correlated, because mental illness might also lead to your family related issues, family problems. It could be financial problem, it could be other kind of problems. Apart from that, what I also saw on his hand was that the amount of Venus was extremely developed, superly developed. So this amount of Venus is basically for energy levels, vitality and stamina and grace and beauty. All these things basically come to this particular person. So the person has got huge amount of energies, and at the same time he's also has got this downward line. So what is happening is that that on a weaker Venus, where the desires are less, there would be comparatively less anxiety, and on the if the amount of Venus is highly well padded and developed, it would basically increase all these disorder to multiple levels. But at the same time, like the person was also taking drugs to treat his disorder. He didn't want to take those drugs, but he did mention that his family is, he's saying that they would continue to give him these depression suppressant medicines. So this is what he was. I can say with certainty that probably he would be able to come out of this particular problem. The reason why I say so is that I just redraw. See, this is the intersection. Again, I would be telling you this is age 35. The line is coming here and reaching till here, somewhere till here. So this is age 35. So if we just draw a line something like this, it would mean that it's going to last somewhere till the age of 35. Let us assume that the line was comparatively smaller. So it started somewhere at the age 28 and it's going to last till this particular point. So this is age approximately 34. So if depending upon how long the line is, the longer the line, the chances are that the problem is going to last for a longer period of time. And if this particular line is comparatively shorter, just a very short one, so it might be just for probably a few months or 1 or 2 years. So this is how I try to correlate on this particular person's hand, how we can see mental illness through palmistry. Bipolar, this could be bipolar disorder or anxiety disorder, any such thing. Bipolar disorder could be because bipolar disorder is something like a disorder associated with episodes of mood swing ranging from depressive low to maniac highs. And so probably because of the two lines, and and specifically because of the downward line, this bipolar disorder might be represented. I don't think that just by looking at it you would be able to make out. Even I have got difficulty in making out these particular signs. Before leaving, I would just mention one more aspect of the headline, that is, if the headline is moving upwards towards the fingers is always considered to be good. It is the opposite of the mental illness. These could be some gains coming to this particular person if the headline is moving upwards towards any finger, be it the finger of Jupiter, the Saturn, the Sun, or the Mercury. So any one of them, and these lines could also be something like this or something like this, right? Something like this. It can be of any form, and all of these are all of these are very good lines. Before I leave, I would request you to give your comments down below. If you like the video, even if you didn't like, just try to tell me that what I need to improve upon, and do give a like button if you like the video, and do subscribe to my channel. Bye and take care. Thanks for watching.